Good morning, guys. This is Ross Keller, and this tutorial is for those people who are looking for English language tests, who are applying for abroad, other countries, or other universities, where they are required to submit their English language aptitude scores. So the most popular tests in the market these days are TOEFL and IELTS. Those are the typical popular tests in the market which requires human involvement. I mean, you would interact with the human during the tests while you are giving your answers, and those would be checked by humans. There is another test in the market these days which is getting really popular that is called PTE academic. PTE stands for Pearson English tests. It is a totally computer-based English test for international study and immigration purposes accepted across the world. I mean, you can easily find the accepted countries from their website. It is a fast AI-powered technology test, which is convenient testing solution without human bias. I mean, all of your answers that you provide during the test would be checked by AI computer. So there's zero human involvement, which means that there would be zero error while checking your test, and like you cannot get an edge. I mean, if there is a favoritism or something like that. So let's visit their website in order to check out what PTE is. So what you need to do is you need to visit their website in order to find out a certain institution that you are applying for. So first of all, you need to search that is it accepted by that institution or not. So you need to go to the bottom of the website and you need to find who accept PTE academic. So this link will lead you to this search bar. So you can search your institution by two ways. If you are not sure what institution or the region you're applying for, so you can find the region that it is accepted in these regions. It is accepted in America, as a Asia Pacific Ocean. You can just click on that and you would find a different region which is accepted in. Other than that, I mean, if you have an organization in your mind, so you need to just type the name of the organization. For example, I would like to apply for Concordia, which is in Canada. I love that university. I applied there for once, but like didn't get it. So if you click search, so you would find the list of the university that it is accepted, that accepts PTE. So that is one way of searching university. If you are not sure that which region or which, you know, institution are you going to apply for, so you just need to click on search and it will provide you with the list of all of the institution and the countries that accepts PTE. So that was all about the aviations that accepts PTE. Let's talk about the contents in PTE. So like the other typical tests, it has the mainly four contents, which is speaking and writing, reading, which is speaking and writing, reading, listening. These are the four contents which are checked by PTE. So I don't know why this website is messed up. So first of all, let's click on the speaking and writing. So in the speaking section and writing section, the first thing that they need to check is personal introduction. So what you need to do is in this section, provide you need to provide your personal introduction to the voice activated command. I mean, first of all, there would be a window which would ask for your personal introduction, and you need to speak into the microphone and give them your personal introduction, like, for example, your name, your age, and your institution, whatever. So whatever you want to provide them, it has a specific, I mean, it's a time test. That's what I forgot. So for every section, there is a specific time that you need to give it your answer in. So after it has a time bar and after the time stops, you wouldn't be able to record your answer. So the first thing is your personal introduction that you need to record. The second thing is read aloud. So in this section, what you need to do is the passage would appear in front of you and you need to read aloud that passage in 30 to 40 seconds. After 30 to 40 seconds, the time would stop and you wouldn't be able to record your answer. So there's like a short passage in front of you and you need to just read that passage. It's really, really easy. Okay, so the next section is repeat the sentence. In this sentence, what would happen is, like there would be an audio played for you and you would hear that audio and you need to repeat that audio exactly what it said in a timed frame. This one is pretty much easy as well. I mean, if you practice enough. Then the next section in speaking and writing is describe an image. So in this section, it is kind of a tricky section. What would they do is they will present an image in front of you. That image could be anything. It could be a flow chart, it could be a bar chart, it could be a diagram, like explaining the life cycle of a butterfly or anything like that. So you need to look into that image for 25 seconds and you need to prepare your definition or description for that image in those 25 seconds. After 25 seconds, your timer will start and you need to record your answer for, I suppose, 45 seconds. So you need to prepare for this section, like a lot because it's kind of tricky. Retail lecture. This section is pretty interesting. In this section, what would happen is, like they will play an audio lecture for you. For example, the lecture is on economical growth in the field of information technology. I mean, I don't know, I picked up a dumb topic, but it could be about anything. And like the audio will play for you, the audio would be played for you and you need to listen to that audio and you need to note down the points, the main points in that audio. After the audio finishes, you need to submit your answers. I mean, again, the timer will run and you need to record your answer. So this is that section. Another section is answer short questions. So in this section, what would happen is, they will ask a short question from you. I mean, these are really, really simple questions. I mean, it would be like, what is the color of the sky? So it's like the sky is colorless. So you need to answer these questions in one syllables, right? So, for example, the question could be like, what are humans? I would say mammals. So this is really easy. I mean, they just need to check that if you understand how much are you able to understand the English language tests. So summarize written text, sorry. So in this section, what would happen is they're going to present a small test in front of you. It could be about anything, like that there would be a paragraph. It would be, for example, about global warming or anything like that. What you need to do is you need to summarize that whole passage into 75 words or 2 to 3 sentences, like a typical summary. So you need to write that summary. It is, it's a typing thing. You do not need to record it. We would be asked to type it. Essay writing. Typically, the PTE, it gives you 2 to 3 essays in one test, in a single test. So you need to write the essay in 300 words. They will give you a topic and you need to prepare your essay in 30 seconds. And then they will give you 20 minutes to write your essay. So your wording should be 200, in between 200 to 300. You do not need to write a really, really lengthy essay because that will deduct your points. So this was all about speaking and writing. Now let's come down to the reading sections. So the reading section, we have the subsections: reading and writing, filling the blanks, multiple choice, multiple answer, reorder paragraph, fill in the blanks, multiple choices and single answers. So let's talk about reading and writing, filling the blanks. In this section, what happens is they give you a paragraph with blanks in it, and below in the paragraph there are options, and you are able to drag that options to the blank. So what happens is, like there are fill in the blanks, and there are options. Let me show you. I have this website called PTE tutorials.com. So when I was attempting my PTE, I used this website a lot. So we were in reading section. So this is how it looks like, you have like multiple choices, and what you need to do is you need to read the paragraph, right? And then there's this question, and you need to select the correct answer based on that paragraph among these options. So this is about the reading. Multiple choice, choose single answer. You just need to choose a single answer for this section. So multiple choice, choose multiple answers. In this sections, you have this paragraph, and then there's this question, and then you need to choose multiple choices, like 2 to 3 choices. You need to read all the choices, and then you need to see that which choice is correct, and then you select multiple choices. Sometimes there will be like one choice which would be which would be true, so you just need to select that. So do not confuse yourself that you need to just choose multiple choices at all times. So there's this another section called reorder paragraphs. What in this section, you are given a paragraph, right? And you need to make a whole paragraph out of these sub paragraphs, and then these are the sentences that you can drag and drop from here, and then you need to order it in a way that it makes sense. So you need to carefully read all of these sentences in order to make a single paragraph. Now, filling the blanks. So you are provided with a paragraph with blanks in it, and what you need to do is you can drag and drop the options given below in order to complete the paragraph. And then after you complete the paragraph, you just click next. Now, reading and writing. So what you need to do is, you need to read the paragraph, and then you need there are the drop down menus that you can select your options from, which is appropriate to fill in the blank. And then you need to click next after you select all of the blanks. So this was all about the reading section. The next section is listening. So in this section, what you have is okay, so in this section, summarize spoken text. In this section, what would happen is, the audio will be played for you, and you need to hear to that audio, and then you need to write your summary, right? After the audio finishes, you would be provided, like 30 seconds in order to prepare your summary, and then after that you will be given 10 minutes in order to write your summary. So this one is pretty tricky as well. You need to prepare well for that. Then there's multiple choices and multiple answers. Okay, so for this section we need to go back to our preparation website. Multiple choice, multiple questions. So an audio will be played in front of you, and what you need to do is you need to listen to that audio, and then you need to read the questions and then select a best suitable answer according to that audio. It is pretty much straightforward as well, I mean, if you practice a lot. Then there's this filling the blank section. The next section in listening is filling the blank. So an audio will play for you, and which will read the same paragraph, but like with blanks in it. What you need to do is you need to listen to the audio and catch the blanks and write those blanks down. The next section in listening is multiple choice. Oh, okay, highlight the correct summary. In this section, what would happen is, or an audio would be played for you, and you need to listen to that audio, and you need to read these choices carefully, and then you need to find out, like which among these choices is the best summary of the audio that you just heard. Okay, so the another section is in listening is select the missing words. So in this section, the audio will be played for you, and at the end of the audio, it will miss a part. For example, I would say Ali is a beep. So the options would say boy, girl, I don't know, like animal, anything like that, and you need to select boy. So you need to complete the audio. I mean, the audio would have like a missing part, and you need to select that missing part from the choices. You need to be smart in order to, score in this test. Um, really. Okay, highlight incorrect words. Okay, so in this section, what would happen is, there would be this audio playing in the background, which would read this exact paragraph. So in that audio, there would be some words which would be, like kind of inverted in this paragraph. For example, the audio would say that it was mainly due to economic and social factors, while in the paragraph it is mostly. So you need to highlight that word, that like in the audio it is different, and here in the paragraph it is different. So you need to be fast and efficient, and go with the flow of the audio and highlight the words which are different in the audio and are different in the paragraph. This is pretty much easy. I mean, if you practice on the website, so it should be easy enough. Right. Write from dictation. So audio would be played for you, and you need to write whatever the audio says. For example, the audio says the old McDonald had a farm. You need to also work on your dictations. I mean, you need to also work on your spellings in order to, like see my McDonald's, it sucks. I mean, it is correcting here right now because I have this autocorrect installed in my computer, but on the test day you wouldn't be able to do that. So you need to like spell everything correctly, or the computer will mark your answer incorrect. So this was all about the different sections of PTE, and this is what you should expect in your test. Now let's talk about the login, and how can you register yourself in the next tutorial. For now, this is what it is, and Ross Geller is signing off. See you next weekend. Bye.